Be ready, start. The history of the movement for improving women's status all over the world shows emphasis on education as the most significant instrument for changing their subjugated position in society. In India, denial of education and the practice of early marriage prevented full growth and development of women's personality and rationality. Indian social reformers time and again emphasized the crucial importance of women's education. The Constitution of India guarantees equal opportunity to all citizens irrespective of race, religion, and caste and directs the state to endeavor to provide within a period of 10 years from the commencement of this constitution for free and compulsory education for all children until they complete the age of 14 years. Since then, great deal of efforts were made to achieve universal elementary education in the country. However, literacy percentage was raised from 16% in 1951 to only 36% in 1981. Women, especially in rural areas, constitute an underprivileged group and through tradition have come to be regarded inferior socially. They themselves have a negative attitude towards educational program. Consequently, through a huge sum of money is being spent in the expansion of primary and secondary education, most of the girls and women derive only a token advantage from it. In India, from a very early age, girls begin to take care of their younger brothers and sisters and perform household work in order to relieve their parents who go out for work as laborers or to work on the farms. The timings of the formal school system do not suit such girls. Then, in many rural communities, the idea of sending a girl even at the age of 8 or 9 to a co-educational school does not find favor. Cultural and traditional considerations among some other communities like scheduled castes and scheduled tribes also hold girls and women at home. General poverty, poor health and deprivation are some other important factors which prevent girls from going to regular schools. As a result, the wastage of educational resources at the primary level in the rural areas is very high. Women have a multiple role to play in society, but the non-formal educational program that exists today give importance only to the traditional role that women play, namely that of wife, mother and housemaker. It ignores the reality that women form a substantial and integral segment of the labor force in agricultural industry and public services. The International Labour Office, in a study of participation of women in agricultural labor force in selected countries, found that 36% of women in rural areas in India are employed in agricultural. Education of women should therefore be accorded priority in any adult education program. Along with professional education, they should be educated in areas like health, nutrition, child care and family welfare. Stop.